you. Hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and this time I am creating a simple farmhouse just because I am excited for the new expansion pack that is gonna drop the 22nd of July, and I just really wanted to build something, you know, farm related, and that's why we are doing a simple farmhouse with a tiny farming area for your Sims to enjoy while we all wait for the Cottage Living Expansion pack to drop. So yeah, that is what we are doing today. So this farmhouse is gonna have 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a little patch of land at the front for gardening, and also a little patch at the back. I did make this on a 30 by 40 size lot, so there isn't that much space for, you know, farming, but I still think it's cute. I mean, maybe you can place this plot of this house this house on a larger plot of land later when Cottage Living is gonna release, and then add more more land for farming. But for now, I think this is a cute way to start out your gameplay. So this house, as you can see, is a very wide house. I went with a very just traditional design for a farmhouse. I did find inspiration, of course, on Pinterest and Google Images. That is how I usually work, and yeah, I think it looks really cute. So for the fencing that I'm using right now is gonna disappear. I am gonna go for a debug fencing. I just found that the fences that were in-game didn't really looked the way that I wanted it to look. I mean, I liked the white picket fence, but it didn't really go with the farming theme, you know, that I was going for. So yeah, we're gonna use debug fences, and then here on the side, this little area that I'm working on is actually a sort of a greenhouse. I do add in a few planters in this greenhouse, but it's mostly for the fizzing station. So I added in a fizzing station, also a beehive, and a box with bugs in it for, I think, creating biofuel, if I have that correct. So that is what you can do in this little greenhouse on the side. And what I also do is, a little bit later on, is I also add in a selling table with the house, because I really found the idea of selling your own produce from your land a fun little gameplay. I have done it before when I did my rags to riches. I actually did flower arranging, and then I sold it from the selling table. I also added in a flower arranging table at the front of the house. So if you do want to do a flower arranging gameplay, you definitely can. So yeah, that is what I did. So you can have a lot of fun just living in this house and making your own money from home. So you don't need a job if you have this house. You can just sell your bouquets of flowers or your fizzy drinks or whatever you want to sell. You can do it from your front yard, and I think that is a really fun thing. So for the front little farming area, I decided to add in actual grown plants. So what I did is I grew a couple of soya beans, and I think blackberries, and one other plant, I think parsley or something like that. So if you download this house from the gallery, you will have parsley and soybeans and blackberries in the front garden. There are also 3 mature trees, an apple tree, a pomegranate tree, I think, and another tree that I forgot what it was. But those three are in the front, and then in the back of the house there will be another little patch for gardening or, you know, farming. And that patch I actually leave kind of empty, so I just added in some placer pumpkins. But then later on, when Cottage Living is gonna release, you can add in your own pumpkins, because I do think that I saw that you can grow your own pumpkins in the Cottage Living expansion pack, which has me so hyped. I love it. I always found it actually weird that we couldn't grow our own pumpkins in the game. I mean, we gotten like a Halloween pack with pumpkins, we've gotten seasons with pumpkins in there, but no actual way to grow your own pumpkins. So I am happy that we can finally do that. Maybe we can even bake a pumpkin pie. I'm hoping for that. I know that there are a few new dishes in the Cottage Living expansion pack. I don't know what new recipes we are gonna get, but they do make me happy. I actually do enjoy cooking in my game, especially cooking pies and such. I love doing that. I actually did a Rex to Riches playthrough when oh my gosh, which pack was it? Get to Work came out. That's it. So I can remember when Get to Work came out, I did a Rex to Riches where I owned my own bakery and I sold all of my baked goods. And it was a lot of fun. So maybe I'm gonna pick that up again, combine it with my country living lifestyle and also own like a little bakery where I can, sell my own baked goods from the produce that I make off the farm, something like that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun when the pack is gonna release. Of course, I don't know what the actual gameplay is gonna be for Cottage Living because I didn't get like the early access or anything like that. So I actually don't know, but I'm still very, very excited. I do know, I saw on Twitter, I think, that there is gonna be a live stream really, really soon. I think this Thursday or weekend. I actually am not sure when it's gonna drop. Let me open up my Twitter and let me just check because I really do think that I saw something about it. I'm not sure, but yeah, so here it is. It says that July 8th there will be a official gameplay live stream. It's here on YouTube actually. So it says The Sims 4 Cottage Living live stream planned for July 8th, 8 o'clock in Belgium time or European time. So yeah, very excited to see what the actual gameplay is gonna be. I think it's gonna be fun, definitely fun. I'm definitely gonna watch when I get home from work because I am working late that day, but it's fine. I'm not gonna watch it live, but it's gonna be great. Anyways, as you can see, the house is definitely taking shape. Loving the roofing. I like the roof. It's very simple, but it's I don't know, it has something really nice in my opinion. I do change some of the roofs to like a tin roof later on off camera. So now we have normal shingles, but when you go into like the house overview in the beginning of the video and in screenshots, there is some tin roofs just so that there was a little bit of a diversion in the roofing, which I thought looked really fun. And then here we are doing what am I doing? The back of the house. That's what we are doing right here. So anyways, let me take this time to give you all a little bit of information because I am running another giveaway on this video for the people who really want to have the Bust to Dust kit. So I'm giving away one copy of the Bust to Dust kit. I do have to say I'm not a big fan of that pack or that kit just because I don't really like vacuuming. I thought I would, but for me it's not really a fun thing to do. But for maybe one of you that really want to try it out, you can actually win a copy if you want to. Just comment down below in the description that you would like to enter the giveaway. And of course, like and subscribe is also very important, and leave some kind of contact information as well, because it's kind of hard if you don't add like a Twitter or an Instagram or a email or anything, you know, a name or something that I can search you on Twitter would be really, really nice and handy. So just so that you know if you enter the giveaway. So yeah. Anyways, the house is almost done at the front. I think we're doing a little bit more terrain painting, and then we're gonna hop into the interior of the house. So I decided for once to keep the floor plan footage in. Usually I do cut out me putting in the footage of the floor plan, but this time I thought, why not add it in? Let me show you all, you know, what I do when I do floor plans. And this was actually a very easy floor plan. I actually really like how this house flows. It went really nicely. I actually did 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 bathroom upstairs, and then downstairs there is a master bedroom with a wardrobe and a ensuite bathroom, and then there's also a guest bathroom downstairs with a tiny shower as well. So this house does have 3 bathrooms, which I think is massive if you ask me. My house where I live only has 1 bathroom, 2 toilets though, so a half bath, 1.5 bath. That is what we have here. But I would love to have 3 bathrooms in my house. Then I wouldn't have to fight every morning for the bathroom with my daughter when she's gonna get ready for school, and I need to wait till I get ready. So yeah, this is a really nice house. And I definitely like the layout. And for the interior, I did went with a very traditional vibe, just because I did want to match the exterior of the house as well. This is not a updated home or anything like that. I try to really keep it just traditional and you know, to the style that we were going for. So yeah. Anyway, so you're making the back door. So the back door to the patio outside is actually through the kitchen. And then the kitchen is connected to our little greenhouse. I also decided to make a little bit of a, you know, a fun and interesting kind of shading here. So I went with a platform and then some fences, and I made this really nice detailing on this shaded area. I like it. I don't know how you call this, but I think it looks really cute. So yeah, that is what I did here on the back. And then in the patio, we're just gonna have like a little seating area and a picnic table for your Sims to relax and maybe eat some dinner outside if they want to. So for the kitchen, I'm going with the Country Kitchen Kit. Sadly, I don't have a copy of the Country Kitchen anymore to give away. I actually gave it away to a friend on Instagram, which I just knew she really would have loved a copy, so I gave it to her. So I don't have one to give away, sadly. But like I said, I do have a copy of the Bust the Dust kit for the people who are interested in that. Again, leave a comment down below if you are. So I did decide to mix this kitchen with the Parenthood kitchen. I'm going with some of the upper counters, and the reason why is there wasn't a neutral upper counter in the Country Kitchen kit, which is kind of sad. So I just added in these white kitchen cabinets. I think they kind of matched well with the teal greenish color that I was going for. But overall, I am very happy with how this kitchen looks. And I do think that are we gonna get a new kitchen with Country Living? I actually don't know. I can't remember, but I think there's a new kitchen in there. I think I saw a new kitchen. Let me know in the comments down below if there is gonna be a new kitchen in Country Living. I would be very happy to have one. That definitely would feel like an extending of this kitchen, because I think this is a very country kitchen. But yeah, let me know in the comments, because I actually don't know. I don't know a lot about the new pack. But yeah, anyways, I also added in a island over here with some bar stools, and I really like the layout of this kitchen. And this kitchen is massive. If you have a kitchen this large, you are a very lucky person, because my kitchen is like a fourth of this kitchen. I mean, and my kitchen is decent size. If you live in Belgium, my kitchen would be a decent sized standard kitchen, and it's a fourth of what we have right here. Large kitchens are definitely not something, especially in the newer houses, are definitely not something that is done a lot. They are more functional than older kitchens though, because they do have a lot of appliances, a lot of storage. I have like this corner storage in my kitchen with a pull out, like, I don't know what it is, like a platform that spins that you can place all your pots and pans on. And I have all these different inlays for my plates and for my silverware. So it's definitely a very functional kitchen that I have, but it's a bit smaller than this one over here. But I do feel that farmhouses and such tend to have large kitchens. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I actually don't know, but I feel that they would have a large kitchen. So yeah. Anyways, for the living room over here, I went with the paranormal stuff pack items. I just love the chair and the 2 armchairs, and I knew that I wanted to use them in this build. I went with this teal kind of greenish color, bluish greenish color. I actually don't know what color that is, but I went with that color because I just thought it looked really nice. And I'm pairing it with what am I using? I think I'm using a little bit of the jungle adventure items and also some of the parenthood items as well. So I think it looks really nice. And then for the hallway, I thought, let's make it a little bit more interesting. Let's do like a platform where your Sims, step on when they come from the outside to the inside. Let's make that like a tile, because tile is easier to clean. And then when someone does walk in your house with their shoes on and they take it off in your hallway, you can clean your tile really easily. I mean, I would hate if people would walk into my hallway and the hallway would be like hardwood or something. I don't know. I just feel that it would be better to have a tile or a stone in your hallway. So that is what I did. And I also made a little corner for, putting your shoes, your coats, your keys, and maybe your leashes for your dog and such, which I thought was a really little cute thing to add in. I also made this house pet friendly. So there are pet beds, there is a feeder bowl, there's also a scratching pole. Sadly, I did forget to add in the litter box for a cat. So if you are gonna have a cat, do buy a litter box, because they're gonna poop on your floor. And you don't want cat poop on your floor. It's really, really nasty. I actually took my cat to the vet today. We went to the vet because we had her back leg amputated a week or 2 ago, and we needed to go back to pull out the stitches. So we went with the cat, in her little carry-on in the car, and she actually pooped in the carry-on, and the smell was just awful. It was awful, and it was so sad because she was so stressed out being in the carry-on that she pooped in the carry-on, and then she laid in it. So when I came to the vet's office, I had a stinky carry-on and a cat that was covered in poo. I was so embarrassed, but of course the vet was like really helpful, and she said that it was fine, that it's actually very common for cats to do that in their carry-ons if they feel very stressed. So yeah, it wasn't a fun trip to the vet. Let me know if you have a pet that also reacts like that, poops in their carry-on or maybe vomits, because she also vomited as well. So she vomited, she peed, and then she pooped. So it was a mess in there. But her stitches are now gone, and her wound is actually healed really, really nicely, and she's doing great, just walking on 3 paws. She has no issues whatsoever, which is awesome. She actually broke her left back paw on multiple places. It was actually splintered, so they couldn't fix it anymore, and it was just better to amputate her leg. But she is doing great, which is awesome. Anyways, we are now in our little greenhouse that I converted into like a working space for fizzy drinks and for making honey and such. I just love the idea of working in this house and making money off the the things that we have, like the beehive and the flower arranging table and the fizzing station. So I think this is a fun house for gameplay. Here we are in our master bedroom. The master bedroom, I went with a very fun little layout. I played around with the platform tool, as you all see. The wardrobe area is lower than the sleeping area. I just thought it looked really cool. I went with a wardrobe over here. At first, I wanted to do like a modular wardrobe, but I felt that it looked a bit too modern for the master bedroom. So I deleted that again, and we're gonna go with just wardrobe. So I'm gonna go with this tall wardrobe that we have on the left. I'm gonna move that over to the right side, and then I'm gonna also add in another wardrobe next to that, so a little bit more traditional and something that you would see in an older house. Just have 2 loose wardrobes, nothing built in. That is what I was going for, but I still think it looks very cute. And then with the empty space next to the wardrobe, I'm gonna do like a reading nook, because there was actually no bookcase in the house and we needed one. I mean, I think that's important. My Sims actually do read a lot. I actually usually delete the television or place the television in the household inventory to keep for when it's like New Year's Eve and we need to count down. But usually I get rid of the television, and then when my Sims do need like some sort of fun, I actually make them read books. The reason why I do that is I hate it when my Sims autonomously puts on the television and starts watching television while I want him or her to do other things. So usually I do that, and then when they do need fun, I let them read a book or something like that. I also do the same with the computers. I actually lock the doors to where the computer or the laptop is, because they always autonomously go to the computer or the laptop, and that's not what I want in my playthroughs. I don't like it when they obsess with the television or with the computer, which is really weird, because I actually obsess with my television and with my computer in real life. I mean, not really with the television, but definitely with my computer. I am on my computer every day, every free time that I am either playing The Sims or playing Minecraft or Stardew Valley. Those are the 3 games that I'm very into right now. So I'm always on my computer, but I don't want my Sims to be. I want them to enjoy life, I want them to experience everything that I'm not, because I'm definitely still sitting in home right now. We're not quarantining anymore in Belgium. We actually don't need to do that anymore, but I don't really go anywhere. I went to the movie theater last weekend. That was the first time that I went to the movies in 1.5 years. The last movie that I saw in theater was Frozen 2 with my daughters. And this weekend we actually decided to go to the Conjuring 3. I don't know if I'm saying it right, the Conjuring, I don't know, but yeah, we went to the movie and I actually really liked it. I am a sucker for scary movies. I love everything within, with ghosts and poltergeists and witches and witchcraft, and I like those scary movies. I don't like gore movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something like that. I don't like those movies, but everything that has like hauntings in them and ghosts and a little bit of witchcraft is also fine with me, like the Blair Witch Project. those type of videos or movies really make me happy. I am obsessed, and my my oldest daughter Selena, is just like me, and we always go to the movies together and watch a scary movie. And yeah, we had a lot of fun. We actually really enjoyed this one. It was a little bit different than the other ones, but it was a fresh take, and I liked it. So let me know in the comments. I'm asking you all so many things, but yeah, do you like scary movies like I do, or are you more in like the romantic stuff? Because I also adore romantic movies as well, but I like them more if there's like a fantasy edge to them, you know. I mean, I don't like a straight up fantasy movie, but something with a straight up romantic movie. I like a straight up fantasy movie, but no, a straight up romantic movie is not really my thing. But if there is like a little bit of fantasy, yeah, I'm for that. I like that a lot. Anyways, what am I doing right now? I'm actually furnishing the toddler/nursery. So I went with a toddler and nursery bedroom because I do feel that babies don't stay babies for long. I mean, if you are like me, you age them up in less than a sim day. They're toddlers. I don't like them being babies for too long. So I thought let's add in a toddler bed as well. I made also a little bit of a nursing station, as you saw, with a changing table and some items for cleaning their their diaper and such. And I think the changing table looks really cute. I also added in a little bit of a play area with some toys. If you have a toddler, they can play there. And yeah, I just like the nursery. The nursery is very, very how do you call it? Very neutral looking. And I like it. I like it a lot. It's very calming. And then for the kids' bedroom, I actually went for a bunk bed. I love the bunk beds in The Sims. I am so happy that they are here right now because a bunk bed is something so relatable for me. I actually not always, but a big part of my childhood, I slept in a bunk bed with my little sister. Not because we didn't have enough bedrooms, but just because my mom really wanted us to bond, and she wanted us to have, a nice childhood together, and she had us sleep in the same bedroom. So we had our bunk beds, and it really did work because me and my little sister, we are best friends. I love her so much, and I love that we shared a room together. And that's what I also like to do in The Sims. I like to pair up the children, make them sleep together, and I think this bedroom looks really cute. It's definitely a small bedroom, so a bunk bed was definitely very a wise choice to have in a small bedroom. And I love the colors in this bedroom as well. I went with some grays and whites, little touches of green here and there, and I think this is a very, very nice bedroom for some sim children to have. So I went with a setup of bunk beds, a computer, so they are into gaming, and then also a nice walk-in wardrobe on the back, which looked really cute. And then also a bookcase, of course, and then some posters, I think. Yeah, that's it for the kids' bedroom. I didn't went with that many items because I didn't want any routing issues. I did want to add in like a drawing table or a arts and crafts table, but I felt that it was a little bit too cramped in the kids' bedroom, so I decided to place it in the kitchen. And I love that. I love that my kids can, do some arts and crafts in the kitchen while the sim mom is cooking. And that is also one of the greatest add-ons to the Country Living Expansion Pack is your sim children can actually help you cook, which I think is awesome because my youngest daughter Sadie, always wants to help me in the kitchen, especially if I'm baking like cakes and cupcakes and cookies. She's always there right front and center to help me out with the ingredients, with knitting or kneading, not knitting, kneading, you know, like kneading your dough and then, you know, rolling the cookies. She loves doing that. And then when I'm making, what was it? Macaroni and cheese. She always likes to help making the cheese sauce. We always make that together. I think she's gonna be a great cook when she's older. I think she's gonna make lots of nice dinners. My oldest daughter, though, she is not really into cooking or baking. She's never been into that. When she was a little girl, I always tried to, you know, get her into the kitchen, help mommy out, but she never wanted to help. Always when she needed to help me, she got a little bit upset. So I never ask her anymore. But I'm very happy that my youngest daughter, Sadie, does want to help in the kitchen. And I love that we get that gameplay in the Cottage Living Expansion pack that is gonna release the 22nd of July. Love that. Anyway, so the only thing that we still need to do is furnish or landscape the backyard. So for the backyard, I actually wanted to do something fun, and I thought let's make a chicken coop. So you will see that a little bit later at the end of the video, but yes, I will be making a weird kind of looking chicken coop. Hopefully you are gonna like what I did. I'm actually a little bit I don't know, it's not my greatest work. Let me just be fair. It's not my greatest work, but I thought it was cute, so I left it in. So yeah, there will be a chicken coop, which I will show you later. And then this area here is gonna be the second area for farming. And I'm gonna add in some placer pumpkins so that when the Cottage Living is gonna release, you can add in your own pumpkin seeds and grow your pumpkins right here. So this could be your little pumpkin patch. And oh my gosh, that sounds so cute. I love the idea of having a pumpkin patch. So that's, you know, you can do that right here when the pack is gonna release. Yeah, I think that is really, really cool. So yeah, what else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm playing around with the patio. So for the patio, I kept it really, really simple. Just a little bit of a seating area. Over here, I'm adding in some, I think those are from Seasons, if I have that correct. Also a rocking chair, of course, because the Sims that are living here, they do love to knit. So there is a rocking chair for knitting. I also added in a knitting basket for the Sim as well to use. And then I went with a picnic table. So at first I wanted to do a large, you know, like dining table, but then I thought no, a picnic table actually looks really cute. So I went with the picnic table from the Outdoor Retreat Expansion game pack, the Outdoor Retreat game pack, and then I created a little pathway leading from the front of the house to the back. And you know, I'm gonna add in, of course, some greenery there and flowers, and it's gonna look really, really cute. So yeah, and then here I am widening the backyard just a tiny bit, so that we had a little bit more space to work with. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna add in a area for laundry over here. So this is gonna be like your area for putting up your clothes. You can wash them there in the wash you know, the washer if you want to, or you can wash it in your wash machine inside of the house as well. So here, starting with my chicken coop. So like I said, it's a little bit of a weird chicken coop. It's a non-functioning one. I just made one by myself. So it's gonna be a static chicken coop, but then later on, when we get the new expansion pack, you can replace this with an actual functional chicken coop, which is just so fun. I cannot wait to do that. But for now, I just do a placer chicken coop, you know. A little bit weird looking, so I decided to make it with half walls with some wall decals and then a little platform, a dog that's a dog, how do you call it? It's a doggy door. That is what I'm using, a doggy door. And then some stairs leading up into the chicken coop, and I think it looks adorable. I'm actually, yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I'm not sad about it. I was a little bit sad about it when I made it because I didn't look like how I envisioned it was gonna look, but no, I'm happy with it. It looks cute. I like it. And then later on, I'm just gonna remove it and place an actual functioning one. But for now, I like how it looks. So I fenced it off so that the chickens wouldn't escape. You know, my fake chickens that I'm gonna add in. And I decided to paint it like a woodsy color, a little bit of a faded kind of wood color, which I think is really nice. And then I added in these statues of chickens and roosters, and you know, place them here and there to give you the idea that yes, this is a chicken coop, there needs to be chickens walking here. And I placed them inside of the grass, and then I'm gonna do a little of a terrain painting as well to make it look a little bit more muddier, and you know, that the chickens have actually been walking there. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. I'm happy with how this one turned out. It's definitely a very fun looking chicken coop. So yeah, in the overall and in the end, I am happy. But I think when we actually gonna get our chickens, it's gonna be so much fun to have that gameplay. So yeah. So yeah, anyways, I think we're almost at the end of the video. Yeah, that's it basically. So hopefully you did enjoy me doing this this house build. So this small what is it called again? This simple farmhouse. I would like to hear what kind of farms I should be building when the new expansion pack is gonna drop. Should we do another pumpkin farm? Because now you can actually grow pumpkins. I have done a pumpkin farm before. I will link that here in the description of in the upper right corner of the video. Just click on the little eye, and then it will take you to the pumpkin farm video. But maybe we should do another one, or maybe, I don't know, maybe something different, maybe a country farm or something like that. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, we are at the end of the video. Hopefully you liked what I created, you liked the video and the voiceover. If you did, don't forget of course to like the video and to subscribe if you haven't already. And for the people who want to enter the Busted Dust Kit giveaway, don't forget to place a comment, subscribe and like, and of course give me some contact information there as well, so that I can give you, you know, a message that you have won the giveaway. So that's it, you all. Hopefully you're having an awesome day wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.